Hello, it is Wednesday, October 28th. I'm going to answer that journal question we had from yesterday, which was the SCOTUS has made the news. Two things before I give you the answer. Make sure you write this answer into your journal. You can just write it underneath your own answer. Maybe circle it or box it or something so you know it's mine. And also, it's going to be important for you to keep writing these in your journal, like I've said all year, because you are going to need to have these written somewhere for a later date. You can't have it on your Chromebook, so make sure it's written in your journal. All right, here is our answer. The SCOTUS, what is it? What's going on? I'm very confused. Is this the Scouts? Did you misspell Scouts? Actually, the SCOTUS stands for the Supreme Court of the United States. And there's two major events evolving around this. The first being that Amy Coney Barrett has just become our most recent addition to the Supreme Court. And Justice Barrett is only our fifth woman to be appointed to the Supreme Court. And cool side note here, in the last 5 appointments to the Supreme Court, the last 5 judges who have now become Supreme Court justices, 3 of them are women. So it's pretty cool. And the second thing that's happening around this Supreme Court is they just made a ruling the other day in a 5-3 vote. There's 9 total justices on the Supreme Court. Amy Coney Barrett just became our 9th one. As you see here, there's only 8 in this vote, which means this was made without her being a part of the court yet. And this vote was a vote for a decision that was made in the state of Wisconsin by their state Supreme Court or federal court. And what that decision was going to do was change a state law in Wisconsin. So Wisconsin state law says that no ballots, absentee ballots or ballots you mail in, will be accepted after the election. So you have to have it turned in on election day for it to count. And one of the federal courts and state courts in Wisconsin basically ruled, because of our circumstances with COVID right now, that they should change the law so it allows 6 days after the election, as long as it was mailed by election day. So the federal court, our Supreme Court here, has basically voted against supporting that change, mostly because they see this as they don't want to change voting laws this close to such a big election, would be one. And 2, the federal court, Supreme Court here, is arguing they shouldn't be involved in making these type of big decisions when states should be voting on making election law changes, not enforced by the federal government. So if you've learned basics of Bill of Rights and Constitution from me in the past, then you know that the federal government, a lot of the court systems, prefer states to make these kind of decisions as opposed to the federal government enforcing them to do a certain type of decision. So that's kind of your legal perspective of the Supreme Court decision here. There's a lot of political drama kind of around this decision, but I think for the most part that the Supreme Court was trying to look at it from as unbiased position as they can. If you think about it, they don't say a specific political party. Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Libertarians, Green Party, all these people could be voting with absentee ballots. So it affects any voter in Wisconsin. So this isn't just biased towards a certain group. All right, that's what I got for you today for the journal question. Make sure you pause it here if you need to finish writing this down. And like I said before, maybe put a circle around it or a box around it so you know that's the one you got in class. All right, have a great rest of your day and good luck finishing up work in class. See ya.